Thanks, Shelley, and welcome back to our English language gathering. Before we start, please reach out to your tens and invite everyone. Also, we want all of to see your smiling faces, so turn your cameras on. Now with our opening intention. John?
Thank you, Richard. Balaha Salam. Shamadi article number 4. What is the reason for the heavy one feels in annulling before the Creator in work? The essence of one's work is only to come to the sensation of the existence of the Creator, meaning to feel the existence of the Creator, that the whole earth is full of His glory. This will be one's entire work, meaning all the vigor that he puts into the work will be only to achieve that and not for any other thing. L'chaim, friends.
Thanks, John. Now, with an update from the Arvut team on our upcoming Congress. Chaim?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we do have an update on the upcoming Congress. But before that, there is something that I want to share with you. 1 minute. These are diagrams that, we all had the Pticha series, right? Ami, if you're here, or someone from the Arvut team, if you can share the link that is on the Arvut team, if you can share it in the chat, I would appreciate it. So thanks to the hard work of our friend Attila, and at Marcus's request, he put together the diagrams that Rav drew and that were published in Kabbalah for the Student, which I don't know how many of you know, is a book that we used before we had the writings of Bala Sulam. And there was also another book called The Science of Kabbalah. So in there were also diagrams that Rav drew. In those days, we used the Hebrew names with transliteration, like Tzimtzum instead of restriction, like Bchina Aleph instead of phase 1. So you'll have those names there, but the diagrams are there. And if you want to watch them, they're beautiful and they really illustrate everything we learned. If you want to go over the lessons we watched over the past several weeks, you can do that now with diagrams in English. So let me just share my screen with you. You can see the link in the chat. Ami and Irina both shared the link. So I'm just going to share my screen now. And this is what it looks like. This, see, it says Bchinat Shorish, the root face. This is the first diagram, but it's only the first one. From there, you go to the next, you click on the one below it, and the next one appears. And then the next one. And this is how it advances more and more and more until you have all 4 phases and Malchut drawn both as circles and as vessels and lights. And then you have all the 4 phases within phase 4, and then you have the world, and then everything that Rav talked about in terms of the worlds, right? So let's scroll down. Let's see, the Partzuf. All right. Now he's showing you, this is the Rosh of the Partzuf, this is the Peh, right? Light coming in, direct light, and then reflected back and becoming surrounding light, reaching all the way to the Tabu, And then you have the clash between them. And then you have, let's go to the more advanced ones. Here, you see they're all drawn from left to right because they're suited to English. So you have Galgal, Ta'ab, Sag, and then you have Patsuf Nikudim, Nikudot of Sag, and then you have the world of Nikudim, and then the second restriction, etc. Everything you want to see now in English, clear and simple. You can watch the lessons with these diagrams. It's really helpful. So that's what I wanted. The first thing I wanted to share with you guys. So big l'chaim to Attila. Where are you, Attila?
I'm right here.
Oh,
I must say that it was a lot of labor of love, but it really truly gave me a great deal of pleasure knowing this set of diagrams will become useful for many people for many years to come. So take advantage of it. It's wonderful. It's really good to see the visual representation of everything we learn, and take advantage of it. Is there for you. If you could maybe just put up the screen for a moment again, or I can just quickly share it if that's okay. I wanted to show the team where the article release or the book as a whole.
You can share it.
I can? All right,
Yeah.
just give me one quick second. There we go. So a few sessions ago, Marcus talked about the new library that we were creating, including translating a lot of books and then putting up here. I just wanted to show you when you go to the new library, you see articles from Rabash, from Mike Lightman, Balha Sulam. There's a section for Zohar. And there's also a section called Various Authors. And under Various Authors is where you see the album of Kabbalistic diagrams. So this is where you can find it. It's part of our overall library. So it's easy for you to find it anytime you need to see it. I just wanted to share. Thank you.
Thank you, Attila. That's what I was looking for when I was scrambling to find something. That's what I was looking for. So thank you. All right, and now to the Congress. So at the Congress, you have the envelope, and then you have the actual events that are happening on the site. We, as we said before, will be doing all the work. That's the beauty of this place, that on the one hand, it's convenient. We don't have to rough it. On the other hand, we were given the place to ourselves. So besides making all the food and doing all the cleaning and all of that, which is wonderful, and it's a privilege that we can do this for the friends, we will also be creating our own content. And not just for ourselves. There will be 3 blocks of content that will be shared by the whole world Kli. On the first day, it will be shared from Israel. On the second day, from North America, from our Congress. And on the third day, from the Congress in Russian. So we will be doing all of this content, our own content, as well as the shared content. What we are looking for now is entire tens, that want to lead a content item. It can be a meal, it can be a cultural evening, a YH, maybe a lesson, or maybe kind of a semi-lesson, like, I don't know, maybe a session revolving around the social articles of Rabash, something like that, if a 10 has a special liking toward that and they want to share it with everyone, how they handle it. They can do a special event. So you guys can be creative about it and just make a suggestion, because we have all the time for ourselves. We decide. So we want tens to approach us. Every content item will be led not by one person, but by a whole 10. Okay? So we want tens to approach us, approach the Arvut team. So we will assign you these blocks of content. In addition, we're looking for tens to be in charge of more general content. For example, last year in May, the Midwest 10 was in charge of the meals in general. Doesn't mean that they led all the meals, but they were making sure that there was content for every meal. They approached the people, they helped them put together the lineup, etc. And they made sure that there was content for the meal. The same goes for this year. Some tens will be in charge of categories like the meals, like the cultural evenings. We're going to have, well, Thursday and Friday for sure. Wednesday, we'll see what kind of evening we have. We're not sure we'll have a real cultural evening, but it'll be some sort of an evening. There will be content Wednesday evening as well. So we will need a 10 that will oversee all of those evenings. That will delegate the evenings to specific 10s, make sure they build the lineup, help them build the lineup if necessary, then relay it to us. Like the central content team, which is led by Leo and Omri and Marcus and me. The idea is that we will not be doing much. We just want to sit back and relax and enjoy seeing you guys working. We just want to make sure that everything's running smoothly. So really, the work is on you guys. So now what we need is for tens to approach us and say, we want to pick this up. We want to take this slot, this content, that content. We want to be in charge of the meals, the cultural evenings, etc. We have an idea for a creative activity that we want everyone to participate in. We have an idea for a walk. There'll be plenty of time, at least, to do 2 walks if weather permits. It's a beautiful area, or any outdoor activity. So be creative and approach us. We want to finalize the list of the 10s that will be leading the content within, let's say, 2 weeks. Okay? So you guys have enough time to discuss what you want to take and approach us. All right? So that's it. Anything is unclear? Any questions about what I said? None. Okay. So please write to the Arvut team, or if you have any questions, also write to the Arvut team, let us know, and we'll get back to you. And that's it. The Congress is ours, and it's moving along, and it's taking shape, and people are registering already, and it's going to be a beautiful, amazing event on the outside and on the inside. It's going to be unity on a whole new level. Yes, Jim McLaren.
Do you want to know about a 10 that wants to do be responsible for a large block, or if a 10 wants to be, part of one of those blocks, or do you want to, or both, or what?
We
What,
want we
what
want to know
volunteer?
everything. We want to know
Okay.
everything. We want to know what you guys want to be in charge of, what you have in mind, and we'll decide. We can't promise every 10 that they'll get what they want. All right? But we
Okay.
want to know which 10s are volunteering for what, and we will try to accommodate that. And if not, then at least something close to it.
All right.
That's it.
Good.
Time,
Right.
if you want to do this right now, let's say I'm in my 10 and we want to volunteer to participate in one of these blocks. Technically, what should we do? Where should we write? Who should we tell?
The Arvut Team. Write to the Arvut Team.
Okay.
arvutteam@gmail.com. You all know the email, and if not, Irina, please post it, and just write to us. That's all there is to it. Let us know. All right? Looking forward to hearing from you. All right, guys.
Time. While
Richard,
you're
yeah,
here, if there are any questions regarding the Congress, could you answer them?
I'm here. Zora's here. Yeah, go ahead.
So if anybody has a question. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Chaim.
Let me give one
Now,
30-second update, just that as Chaim mentioned, registration is running. I know you guys had a request last week for some of the friends who are hoping to get some kind of grant from Help Haver, and meanwhile would like to register, and also people who are looking to try to make some kind of special arrangement in their payment. And we said we'll try to look into it. So now in the registration form, when you get towards the end, when you get towards the payment side, there's a place where you can actually write there, go to payments, or you can say there, I'm waiting for Help Haver, or I'm waiting to talk to the finance team. So, and then if you choose that, you'll be able to submit your registration, and then someone from the team will contact you and work it out with you guys. Okay.
I
So
see
we
that
fixed.
Nick has a question. Do we have time? Nick?
Do you guys know what time the shuttles will be arriving at the airport so we can try to time when our flight arrives?
It's hard to say right now, but assume that we're trying to probably start the program at some point towards the early evening on Wednesday, which means let's say it's 5-6 o'clock in the afternoon that we start on Wednesday, possibly. So if it's an hour and a half from the Albany airport, you would want to be there before 3, something like that. And we'll probably it's not set up yet, so I can't answer definitively, but there'll probably be more than one mode of transportation. It's probably not going to be one bus, and so it will probably end up being like multiple Ubers and taxis that we put people together in. But we'll see. I mean, more than likely, if you get there during the day, anytime during the day before Wednesday later in the afternoon, you'll be covered with a ride.
Joe?
Yeah, I had filled out the survey for signing up for some duty or committee or team for the Congress. Does when will we hear back about that? Because I'm sure many people probably filled that out too. And does this whole effort with tens partaking, does it take priority over it? If you can
Thank
illuminate
you.
that for me.
We were actually talking about that earlier in a meeting, and I think there's a message going to be going out soon. The idea is that now we got, and guys, you guys are amazing. I mean, so many people filled out the volunteer form. Now, at least 2/3 of the major team leaders have been kind of already been assigned. Now we're looking at this list. We're looking through. We're sifting through to see what who volunteered for what and who we think would be great for which teams. And then what will end up happening is in the next few days, once those team leaders are all assigned, they will start looking through the list and start bringing into their teams the rest of the people who volunteered. So it's not, you know, that list is, first of all, if you haven't filled it out, fill it out, the volunteer form, and you will be contacted in the days and, you know, couple weeks to go, because, you know, we want to make sure that also it's not like, oh, wow, let's all pounce on Joe and bring him to one team. There'll be some kind of order there, and, you know, also according to what you guys wrote, and also according to what the needs are. And you know, hopefully you'll be communicated with very shortly.
And last question, Carl.
Okay, so it's a pretty specific announcement. I'm going to be driving from Florida, and I will be driving from Princeton to the Congress location on the morning of the 28th. And I can handle 4 people. So if there's a document where this is listed, that's great. If not, somebody record it so we know, and I'm willing to take 4 people with me.
Excellent, Carl. Thank you for letting us know, and write us also so that we put it there, and because we might actually really need this for, like, for the delegation or something like that. We'll figure out what needs to happen there, but that's an opportunity for someone to jump up and say, hey, I'll be glad to take on the logistics of trying to put together a ride board and see if anyone wants to pick up someone on the way, and maybe you can write there on the board. And I know in the past friends have helped friends get there to the Congress, you know, in different ways, so it'll be nice.
Well, thanks, Zohar and Chaim. Now we will hear from you with regards to your progress and preparations for a Congress. Please raise your hands, and we want to hear from both men's and women's tens. I'm going to kick off our presentation with Pedro. Please share how much you volunteered and what you're going to do.
Right now, I'm working with Zohar to see about the setup team and the teardown team. It looks like I may be in charge of that, so I will be reaching out to some friends who may be there early or maybe want to be there a little bit early so that we can work on getting everything set up. It's one of the greatest ways to bestow to the friends of the Congress is being there and getting everything set up. As far as our 10 goes, we're in talks every Sunday in our admin meetings regarding the registration and our planning as well. So, and I believe next week we're going to start planning on if we can take on one of these blocks as well. I'm not volunteering though, but we're going to start talking about that as well. So we're really excited for the Congress, and I can't wait to see you all there. Lahaim, thank you.
Thank you, Pedro. I see both Florida men's and women's tens, so let's hear from Florida's women's 10.
I'm very excited.
No, you got to do it here.
Hi, friends. We have both men and women here. We're very excited to be here. Actually, right after this meeting, we're planning to talk only about Congress, to raise the importance of Congress, and we're very excited to be part of this wonderful journey. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. I see both Lance and Bonnie. You want to share what you're going to be doing?
Well, we wouldn't miss the Congress for anything. And we're moving in that direction. We're so excited that we're going to this amazing place. Both of us have signed up to help in different areas that we can. And Lance, would you like to say anything?
Sure. Well, once again, very exciting. The venue looks spectacular. And of course, whenever we come together, we can be assured that there will be advancement by everyone in the group. And as I look at the screen here, it's a wonderful reunion each time that we can come together and join together in a Congress. Wonderful. Thank you, Richard. And Chaim, thank you.
Thank you. And I know Ernest is here to tell us a little bit about what Toronto's going to do.
Hello, shalom, dear friends. Thank you very, very much for being here. Great to see all of you. As usual, okay, your beautiful big smiles and your enthusiastic preparation for the Congress. It's not only seen, it's felt also. So from Toronto, we had a very nice gathering last week together with Toronto friends here, what is called for a local community gathering. Was a very nice. We had a very nice meal together, watching okay for the Remembrance Day, and the one thing that was the interesting part regarding the preparation for the Congress, and definitely we elevate this the importance of the goal, the greatness of the Creator, and the importance of the participation in the Congress. Okay, we are working with our friends in the 10. Okay, and we are elevating the importance, we reminding, and hopefully that we have at this moment, as of my last counting 1 hour ago, we had 18 friends that already are listed and registered from GTA, from Greater Toronto Area plus, okay, to the Congress. And the most important part, we are willing to see all of you and they give you a huge big hug, okay, and they elevate the importance and we will support every effort and really appreciate the friends for doing just a great and tremendous job. I will take the opportunity to give a huge l'chaim also for Attila, okay, but this l'chaim it will go in Hungarian. In Hungarian, it sounds like Köszönöm szépen. Thank you very, very much for your time, your effort, for doing a great job and great activity for the whole world, Kli, and all the friends. So give you a big hug on the behalf of the Toronto friends, men and ladies, and all of us. L'chaim, חברים וחברות, success. L'chaim, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ernest. How about Mary Pennock?
Thank you, Richard. Hello, everyone. Yes, Chaim mentioned the Congress is taking shape, and I know Zohar and I will be arriving early, teaming up to go fetch all the food for the kitchen team. So that's very exciting that we'll be taking care of that early on. And Pedro will be there, dream team once again for part of the setup. So that's exciting. And of course, Roberta, she will live, eat, drink, breathe, and sleep in the kitchen. She's totally amazing what she's capable of. And it looks like I'll probably be on production, but things are taking shape. So things have not completely settled there. Lisa, Dorit, and Olga, Lena, Maria, they sign up to do whatever is asked of them. So they're ready to jump in. And I know 3 of us have already registered. And there's several more of us who are going to register this week. So we're trying to get our entire 10 registered by the end of this week. So there's really a huge desire, huge motivation, especially desire to serve the friends. That's what we talk about all the time. This is why we're going. This is what we're doing, why we're doing what we're doing. It's to take care of the friends. 100% the focus is on you, friends. So we're excited to be together.
Thank you, Mary. L'chaim. And I see our friends from LA are on the screen with us. Would you like to excite us with your plans?
Go ahead.
Wow. Just to add, friends, yeah, the registration seems to be the topic, the focus right now. Our group is 100% trying to get to be registered, at least to sign up and save. We'll talk about the flights later, but we all want to be there Wednesday, as early as possible to help prepare. We want to stay as late as possible to help tear down. And really, also, we're thinking about signing up. We want to maybe create a Rabash night for you, maybe on Friday for Shabbat. We'll send the Zohar team, the Arvut team a message. But we're also structured in how we're preparing. We've given it to the head of the 10 every week to move us forward. Before we had one friend sort of leading management. Now we have the head of the 10 taking on this role. We still have shots and goodbye, pushing the prayer and doing the structure, getting us to the lesson every day. But the head of 10 is taking on this. And this week's role, started last week, is getting us registered. And with this new announcement, thank you, friends, that we can actually get it to as far as possible and save it. If we need help, however, we'll do that as well. That way we can get a lot of friends signed up this week. So guys, look out for a big boost in numbers from LA real soon. One other thing is we're encouraging everybody to contribute a little bit to the Help Haver nationwide, to the whole global Help Haver fund. But we're planning on sending one friend here from LA. We're doing our own local Help Haver as well. So anybody that needs help, we're going to get ourselves to the Congress. This is it. This is what we're living for, what we're born for, what we will die for. And 3 times a year, we literally just are either in Congress mode or we're at Congress. There's no other mode for LA. So l'chaim to the entire organization, the delegation who will be there as well. Let's think of them as well. So they come with good intention. Let's think of our dear Rav, or Baj Balasalam, all the lineage of the Kabbalists. They're with us all the way. L'chaim b'nei Baruch.
Thank you, LA. L'chaim. Dre, will you tell us what you're going to be doing?
Me?
Yes,
Oh.
please.
Yeah, I'm gonna be flying to Toronto, and me and a friend from the 10, Eva, we're gonna drive down to the Congress site. I'm gonna try to get there early to help out Pedro and the friends get everything set up. So hopefully we get on that team, and then we're cool with tearing down and driving back later on. So but yeah, should be a good time. Thank you, friends.
Thank you, l'chaim. How about Jim McLaren?
We've got several folks got flights. Several have registered, and what the rest of this 10 doesn't know is that tomorrow they will be deciding, because on the road this week, they will be deciding on what studios we want to volunteer for. So if some of you guys are listening, you can start thinking about that tonight. We're definitely looking forward to it, and I think we're real close to getting the whole 10 there.
Thank you, Jim. How about the women from Toronto 1?
Can you hear us? Here's okay. All right. So we just discussed this morning. There's 6 of us that are going to be able to make it out of 9 of us, and we decided this morning that we want to sign up for to work together as a 10 wherever needed. And I presume I may be on the audio team again. I'm not sure, but we're very excited. We're very excited to hear the material so we can start studying, start preparing together as a 10. So looking forward to it. together. Thank you, friends. Bye.
Thank you, L'chaim. A reminder that if you want to say something and I haven't picked on you, you can put your hand up. But Kathy, your thoughts?
Well, we are moving along. We asked for prayer a couple weeks ago, and um, our people are everywhere from Europe to the islands to the United States, Canada also. So we're all working on it. We would love to do welcome team as we've done in the past, and there are a few other areas our girls in WCABU1 would like to work on. We're going to be sending in our reservations hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Thank you. Thank you for your prayers too.
Thank you. How about Ben?
I'm going to be following Jim's lead as Roche today, or this week, sorry. And but I'm already registered and I got my plane tickets, and I hope to get there early to help set up. And I know we're going to be talking about how our 10 volunteers for leading one of the content sections. I don't know what that's going to look like, but we'll get something figured out. So very excited and looking forward to rubbing shoulders with a lot of you in just a couple of months.
L'chaim, thank you, Ben. How about Beth Shillington?
Hi, I hope you can hear me. My dogs found somebody at our or in front of our place. But my 10 is making some of us are registered. We're going to find out tomorrow how many. Only three of us can come. We only have 4 members, so we're 75%, which is not bad because one of them is it's just difficult for her to travel at her age. But we are going to talk tomorrow since we learned that we can do some task as a 10. We'll be talking about that tomorrow, but we're registered. We're looking forward to coming and are really excited about this Congress. It's going to be different. And every time something is different, we have new challenges and especially new opportunities. So we're looking forward to it and can't wait to see you all.
Thank you, Beth. L'chaim. Grisha.
Jim and Ben already shared about my 10, but what I'd like to mention that in addition to a few friends, 4 friends already who already bought tickets and registered, we have 3 friends who, they have, challenges. One of them financial, we are thinking about local Javier also discussing that. Another one after the serious surgery recovering, we are thinking and praying for them. And another friend, real big challenges as well. So we don't know how to address that. We are thinking and prayer. But my point is, so to make our prayers more powerful, not just pray for the friends in your 10. Let's strengthen this prayer and that the whole North America Kli would pray for all the friends in our Kli that have challenges that every single one would be able to attend. And we have like 500, 700 people, like even more like we used to have like before, COVID and then when Ra was there.
Thank you, Grisha. Now I want to put one of our friends on the spot. Seth, are you doing anything about music for us? Seth, can you hear us? Oh, well, we'll find out at another time. How about Robin?
Yeah, I'm excited about the Congress. I already registered and I'll be driving up, but I can't really bring a friend because we're expecting a grandchild right at that time. So I get to visit on my way to the Congress. Yay!
L'chaim. And Bill Becker, please inspire us. You're going to be our last speaker today.
What can I say other than how great and wonderful it is that this Congress has come when it has, and how beautiful it is that I expect to see each and every one of you that I see in the screens today, even all you nameless, pictureless people on the other 4 pages that don't want to show your beautiful smile and face. Well, I expect to see each and every one of you there, and let's get this shindig underway. Yeehaw!
L'chaim. And thank you to all who shared today and all of you for joining. Be sure to move over to the Arvut system for World Kli's Yeshivat Havarim next. Now with our closing intention, John, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, Richard. Bala Salam, letter number 55. The extent of the words, and you shall love the Lord your God, depends completely on the individual, on trying as hard as one can to come to that perpetual level always, receiving abundance of sanctity, strength, and every delight and endless pleasure. L'chaim, friends, have a great week of connection. We'll see you in the Congress.
L'chaim. Hi, family.
Shelley?
Hi.
When we can stand together above our frozen hearts, I believe the light will come and we won't stay apart. Seems like I lost my wings, but you made me fly. And if I stop breathing, with you I'll stay alive. 'Cause when we can stand together above our frozen hearts, I'm sure the light will come and make things right. We are the parts of the one-man body. We are the soldiers of the light. We're gonna break these walls together and let the love free our minds. We're gonna burn like fire, fire in the one desire. Love is stronger than the dark side of life. Fire, fire with the one desire. There's nothing else besides life. Life and love, love and light, light. In the end, there's nothing else besides light, light and love.
L'chaim.
L'chaim Bini Baruch.
L'chaim.
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 L'chaim.